are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the game. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. To throw, it's Presley. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Toss it to the back, running left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Presley. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Sun Devils keep the football on the move. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, he is off inside. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Breaks an open space. Past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Durham. And the receivers got it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The sure hands. It's Jennings. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
This is a nice...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Defense is coming after him. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Durham. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Ohio State 7, Arizona State 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Presley. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep to the right side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Dropping back, it's Presley. He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The ball is caught.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Movement here from the tight end. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Durham. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Remember, last time, we went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can move it. Here he goes. Now the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the pass is complete to the tight end. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Durham. Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it second and short. It's press coverage now from these DBs. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here.
And that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Presley. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Durham. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's another deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
1st half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this 1st down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the 2nd half.
And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. State offense back on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Back to pass. It's Durham. He's running out of time here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First down, looking to throw the football. Slides the quick throw. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years, but let's not forget they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pocket breaking down. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Durham. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception in the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arizona State, 7.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And there's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The Sun Devils will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Fair catch made at the 10. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because they know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Some hard running there for a tackle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now, fourth down.
And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Leaning on the run game here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down here for this offense. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Second down play coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback will take a knee. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And it's a kneel down. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee. The Sun Devils will send their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire